I say hi to your students?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Okay. So number 1 is sine of 25 pi over 3. So you have to figure out where that angle 25 pi over 3 ends, where it lands. So you divide 3 into 25 and you get 8 and 1/3 pi. So 25 pi over 3 is the same as 8 and 1/3 pi. And so 8 and 1/3 means that you're going to go around the circle 4 times. So that's 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi, 8 pi, and 1/3 pi. So 1/3 pi, you land about right here. So the ordered pair that it corresponds to pi over 3, or 1/3 pi, is 1/2 radical 3 over 2. And that just comes from the unit circle. Nothing's, nothing different. It's the unit circle. And so the sine is the y coordinate. So sine of 25 pi over 3, thank you, is radical 3 over 2. Okay, so number 2, I made a mistake. It should be negative 37 pi over 4, not negative 27. So same thing as number 1, you divide 4 into 37 and you get negative 9 and 1/4 pi. Okay, that's the same as negative 37 over 4 pi. So negative means you're going clockwise. So negative pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi. Whoops, I erased it. Let me start over. Okay, so let's start over. So negative 9 and 1/4 pi. So that's 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1/4 more would be in quadrant 2 right here. The ordered pair associated with that point is negative, I'll put it here on the side, negative radical 2 over 2, negative radical 2 over 2. Okay, because it's pi over 4. And, I'm sorry, negative positive, my mistake. Negative positive. So the tangent is y over x. Tangent is y over x. So you take the y coordinate divided by the x coordinate and you get negative 1. Okay, number 3, 11 pi over 6, that's one of the special, that's on the unit circle. So 11 pi over 6 is going to be right about here. The ordered pair associated with that is radical 3 over 2, negative 1/2. So this is something you have to know. You have to know your unit circle. And you've been practicing it or learning it since November. That's when we first learned about it. So this is something that by now, at this point in June, you should know the unit circle forward and backward. So 11 pi over 6, the ordered pair is radical 3 over 2 and negative 1/2. So secant, the definition of secant is r over x. Okay, so basically what we're looking, and r is 1 on the unit circle, so we're looking at the reciprocal of radical 3 over 2. So it's 1 over radical 3 over 2, which is the same thing as 2 over radical 3. We rationalize the denominator. So 2 radical 3 over 3 is your answer for secant of 11 pi over 6. Wait. Okay, number 5 is cotangent. And this is a calculator problem because pi over 7 is not a special angle. So first off, you have to make sure your calculator is in the right mode. Pi over 7 is a radian. So number 1, you have to make sure your calculator is in radian mode. Okay? And then notice that you don't have cotangent key. You have a tangent key. That's a reciprocal of cotangent. So you're going to use tangent on the calculator. So you hit tangent, left parenthesis, pi divided by 7 close parentheses, equals, and that's going to give you tangent of pi over 7. To get cotangent, you need the reciprocal key. So I don't know what calculator you're using, but some have this key, some have this key. So whatever it is, you click on that button, and then some calculators you have to press the equal sign afterwards, some you don't. Okay? Alright, so for number 21, this is how you set it up based on the law of signs. The numbers you see there are the ones that were given to you. So it's just set up. Now, you have to solve for side A, side B, and angle C. So right now, since you know from geometry that 3 angles of a triangle add up to 180, that's how we get that C equals 85 degrees. Okay, you added 35 and 60, subtracted that 95 from 180, and you got 85. Okay, so now up here is 85 degrees. So if you want to solve for B next, for side B, I'm going to use this proportion right here and cross multiply. So that leaves me with B times sine 85 equals 10 times sine 60. So I want to leave B by itself, so I'm going to divide by sine 85, and that's how sine 85 ends up as a denominator. It's just a simple cross multiplication, and that cancels there. Plug that into your calculator, and you have your answer. Same thing for A. I'm going to use this one and this one, okay? And so that leaves me with A sine 85 equals 10 sine 35. Divide by sine 85 on both sides. And so A equals 10 sine 35 divided by sine 85. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is that you need to have your calculator in degree mode. Otherwise, your answers are going to be wrong if you have it in radian. Okay? So I'm going to send you this video in a little bit.
Okay.